Hi everyone, welcome aboard a Tanks with Stewie JP. I'm Stewie, you're not. This is my old mate Twit, who used to be known as the Twit from PvP Clan. Now of course he's changed clan since then. He's now running around with the Daddy Clan. Twit is no dummy at all. He knows what he's doing, and he knows what he's doing in the RU251. Check out this replay. This is a tier 9 German light tank, the one that leads to the Rimmy Panzerwagen, the one that's possibly not known as the best light tank in the game, that's for sure from what people tell me, but the RU251 is an absolute ripper. Its low profile gives it a pretty good camouflage rating. I'm tipping the Twit's got some pretty good crew members in there, and I reckon his view range and all that kind of stuff will be rocking and rolling as he runs around highway looking for some opportunities to try and outspot those tanks that are coming up towards the northwest. You can see the Oods and a couple of Scorpion Gs, an AMX CDA 105 all coming to try and help the Twit, but the Twit's like, I don't know, fellas. I reckon this might not be the right thing to do over here. He implores the UDES 03 to fall back. That's the Swedish tank destroyer at tier 8, and it's like, well, I don't know if this is going to be our opportunity to push a flank with the Object 430 Mark II there, top tier Russian medium tank. That's going to be an interesting one. The enemy Oods coming there towards the north, as well as the STA2. He continues to run around looking for more spots. Only 6 enemy tanks have been spotted, 3 in the northwest, and it looks like 3 in the southeast. Of course, 1 enemy tank has been killed. It's the ELC even 90, as the Twit puts a bit more damage into the Oods, the tier 8 flat top Swedish tank destroyer. Now the RU251 does have a pretty good gun for a light tank. It's a 90mm gun, 240 alpha damage, 215 penetration with APCR, which is standard ammunition in this bad boy. Heat rounds the premium for 250 penetration. There's still the STA1 over there, as well as the Object 430 Mark II. That's the rear turreted, slow-moving Russian medium tank, as he doesn't quite penetrate, get the kill shot on the top tier Russian medium tank. 2-2's the score. You can see that there's plenty of action happening over there in the southeast in the city of Highway. Of course, Highway got a few changes to it a few patches ago now. It looks to me like the land's a lot more undulating. There's a little bit more cover, maybe a few more bushes. It certainly looks better, and of course it's been, it looks a lot more high definition, I guess you could say. 3-3's the score. The Twit's on 490 damage done, 1582 assisted damage. He's did continue to get lots of assisted damage with those tanks over there in the west. He's now looking at the STA2 auto aim and pop for his first kill of the game. 4-3. That makes a score. 657 damage done, 1582 assisted damage. Unfortunately, the IS3 just went down. I think that happened over there in the city. 4-4 the score. He's continuing to roll around here in the northwest, looking for whatever might be around, continuing to move his tank. Wants to make sure if he does get spotted, he's going to be a hard target for the enemy team to hit, of course, because he does have such a low profile. And it's a pretty quick tank. What's he doing? He's doing nearly 70 kilometers an hour right now as he's running around there. He's looking for any enemy light tanks that might be, or any enemy tanks that might be hiding in these bushes. He does get spotted. You'd imagine that he's being a top tier light tank. You'd imagine that his view range would be better than whatever might be around this general vicinity. He pings the map where the SU-101 just popped his loader from, and pulls back, wants to be 100% certain that he's no longer lit before he goes in for another spotting one. The M4A1 Revelorisi up there in the top corner on about 50% health. May be able to spot some things, but unfortunately the city is just put into the chat. Make sure you win the town. Well, I think the opportunity to win the town is now over in this battle with the score on 5-6. And look at that mini map. Looks like 4 enemy tanks pushing from the town through this big hill. Now, crossing this big hill can always be, I guess it can always be challenging, especially if you're spotted. And I think that's what the Twit might be thinking here. Keep some vision on these enemy tanks. I don't think the Twit's lit here. If he was lit, he would certainly be, somebody certainly would be shooting at him. You know what it's like in a light tank. Whenever you get spotted, when you're in a light tank, if you're lit, the enemy team are going to know that you are a soft target, a target that's going to be really, really easy to penetrate. So why wouldn't they shoot you? The IS-3A goes down to the UDES. The AMX CDA 105 kills the 130 PM as well, and I think that was happening over at the enemy's base. You can see that the tanks on the Twit's team are they're vastly spread out. 2,775 assisted damage he's picked up already, and he's just getting warmed up. They're still down by a tank. He's showing great restraint, holding his left finger back, his right finger, his left mouse button is what I meant to say. He's showing great restraint, not firing, because of course when he gets lit, of course that AMX M451 would take a lot of his health, but that Type 4 heavy, especially if he's got a derp gun, if he lands a shot into the Twit's tank, I think it'll be straight back to the garage. So he keeps these tanks lit by sitting here in the bush. I'm amazed. Look how close they are. Look how close they are on the mini-map, and that's the benefit of having a really good crew. The Twit is not running a camouflage net here. He's running a... He's clearly got a good camouflage crew, and he's also got camouflage on his tank, which does help a little bit. But he wants to keep these tanks spotted so that his friendly tank destroyers can continue to pump the damage out onto those tanks. The Type 4 Heavy gets killed by the Oods 03, and that evens the scoreboard up a bit, 8-8. Puts one into the side of the AMX M451 because he knows that he should be able to get a second shot off before the AMX M451 shoots him, but he doesn't. Only shoots him for 411 hit points, and now he's got the back of his tack. No, he bounces that shot as well. Stays under the gut. Stay away from that gun, Twit. Stay away from the gun. Shoots him again, leaves him on 2 hit points. 239 was that. Only 1 hit point less than the Alpha. He was certainly hoping for a higher roll for that shot, but he gets the kill in the end. That's his second kill for Twit from PvP. Now he's running around with Daddy Clan, and of course now he's going to start looking at harassing that Object 430. This is what light tanks are really, really good at. The Object 430 is clearly looking towards the Oods and the Scorpion G, and looks like one of them might have just hit him. There's an artillery there. Who knows what's going on? He's down to 241 hit points. We don't want the same thing to happen again. That time he gets a better roll and gets his third kill, again evening up the scoreboard 10-10. 5 versus 5. There's 2 artilleries on the enemy team, which we saw the artillery did splash and stun Twit not too long ago. I don't think it took it didn't take too many hit points out of him, but certainly would have been a little bit concerning. The artillery on Twit's team is all the way up at C1. A little bit, you might say, he's overextended, and it looks like he is. The SU-101 shouldn't have too much trouble getting rid of the Tier 9 French artillery piece, the BC 1555555. As Twit continues to roll forward, the Scorpion G gets taken out. I thought that would have been the batch. There goes the batch at, and now the Twit just has to do it all over again. Aims at the Scorpion G, but the friendly Scorpion G takes those honours, and now it's time for, we see it all the time on the Asian server, it's time for a dead guy to start pinging the map. The score's 11-12. There's an SU-101 on full health, charging down the 1 line, looking for not only the Twit, but also that Oods on 180 hit points. The Twit shoots him and bounces the SU-101. The SU-101 does get shot from the Oods, though. It's not going to be the last thing that the Oods does, is it? It might be. The Twit shoots him, takes him down to 484 hit points, and looks like the SU is charging the Oods. The Twit is charging the SU. He does get spotted, though. Reckon he's spotted from there, or that Borsig? Do you reckon the Borsig might have moved up? Who knows? Time will tell very, very shortly. The SU-101 on 484 hit points, which is going to be 2 shots for the Oods to kills. Well, there's one of it, and then something else just hit him and took him down to 71 hit points. The Ridley Borsig Waffenträger on 367 has come to play as well. The RU-251, though, is continuing to run around as if his life depends on it, because it does. One artillery just took a pop shot at the Twit. It is RU-251, but only just stunned him. A quick tap of the 5 key fixed his crew members. He's on 3 kills, 1865 damage, nearly 4,000 assisted damage, going down here for a bit of a cheeky roll. Now that Rimmy Borsig Waffenträger is long gone. He did get killed by the Scorpion G, I think it was, and now it's just 2 versus 3. Twit in the RU-251 on 556 hit points. The Scorpion G over there on full health. Now that's going to be handy. Looks like the Scorpion G is going artillery hunting, and look at that. The SU-101 was aiming exactly where the Twit didn't want him to be aiming, but luckily he duffed his shot. Twit waits for his guns to reload, gets his 4th kill, and now he needs to be safe from these 2 artilleries. He's going to wait. He's going to sit here, wait until he's no longer spotted, hopefully, and he's already the Scorpion's already counting his chickens. He's already put GG into the in-game chat. 4 kills to Twit from TVP. Now running around with Daddy Clan in the RU-251, the Tier 9 German light tank, 1,936 damage done, nearly 4,000 assisted damage, and he's heading. It's a race for the artilleries. The Scorpions going for it, as is the Twit. Scorpion picks up 1 kill, the M53, M55, and Twit's gone for a high explosive ammunition, which is often a good idea against artillery because you get more alpha damage, 320. It would have been a one-shot for the Twit, but the Scorpion G ends up picking up that last kill because one of those HE rounds didn't get much damage. It was more a 90 odd amount of hit points because there are some bits of armour on that German artillery. Let's have a look at the result. Twit from PvP Clan. Now he's over at Daddy Clan. Picks up an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge on the RU251, the RU Sirius. Spotter Medal for all that assisted damage. Bruiser for some module damage. Duelist Fighter, 5 for effect. You spotted all those enemy tanks. He did plenty of damage. 2,334 damage done. 4 kills. 1251 base experience for the Ace Tanker. And he even made 77,500 credits. That's after tax with a premium account in that 10.5 minute game. Thank you very much for the replay, Twit, and thanks for your support all the years. Twit's been watching me and sending me replays and chatting on Discord and all that kind of stuff, which you can do too. Links down below. He's been doing that for some time. Thanks again for the replay. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time.